My name is Forrest Foster. I work at Winston-Salem State University in O'Kelly Library, and my title is Coordinator of Access Services and Information Commons. Wow, I work with a number of professors, and they're kind of outside the disciplines that I normally work with. I think it's awesome when you can share something with faculty and you're collaborating to make the idea come to fruition. For instance, a music professor, I shared some information with him about digital literacy and how that ties into hip-hop music. And now we're working on something in that class. We're working with Dr. Stanley, who's in therapeutic recreation. The past couple of years, we worked on a number of things. She was working on a grant a couple of years ago, and she wanted me to be involved in that grant. So now we turned that into a class about a critical thinking component class, about how to use e-portfolios within the class and how to get students to dissect and critically think about where to place certain images and where to place certain quote-unquote artifacts within that digital portfolio. And we did that with fantasy football, and that was trying to engage them to get them in the library. We had some pizza. And very shortly here, actually we're still doing that right now, we're still in that process, but now we're going to bring it home. We're going to really tell them the intricacies of why we're doing this, and you know, the whole aspect of picking players, choosing players, and how that correlates to being information literate and showing and garnering critical thinking skills. If someone comes in, they're looking for me, you can usually find me within less than a minute or two. Usually on the floor helping someone. So when you're at the service desk, a lot of times you end up befriending a lot of people because you see certain faculty and students daily or every other day or weekly basis, so they can count on you because they know you and they know your character, and you've always provided for them, in the past. But I guess the stories I'm proud of are the stories that those relationships you create, those people that come in every other day and you talk about life situations. They see you as a role model or a mentor. So when they do graduate, they come back and they say thank you for just being there. And, it's just that intrinsic value. It's not something you can kind of capture or assess, at that time. But when they come back and they tell you that, thanks for just being there and, helping me with the little things, those are my success stories, because, in the end, that's what it's really all about. It's, helping people, not just with grades, but, with character and with respect. Building a good character, a good solid human being, a good citizen is probably one of the more important things that I look at.